Residents at an apartment complex in southwest Portland were forced to evacuate this weekend after the ground began to sink around it. Heavy November rain may be partially to blame. Jennifer Dowling has a story.
The small apartment complex sits at the end of the short drive here. You can see a pile of bags at the end underneath that caution tape, signaling the hasty departure from the residents here.
We've been dealing with potholes in this particular area for many, many years.
Scooby Stanley and her husband Jack own Jack's Tap Room and Quarterback Bar on Beaverton Hillsdale Highway.
It's unfortunate that this is happening.
Their bar sits at the bottom of the hill that's threatening to topple a 7-unit apartment complex. Stanley says because of the erosion she's seen on their own property, the landslide doesn't come as a shock.
You've got these potholes here, so I'm not surprised.
The sound of water draining near Southwest Fairvale Drive almost makes for an ominous sound as the complex sits empty in the background. A black plastic tarp covers the parking lot to stop erosion of the ground around it.
Why did it take an entire complex to start falling into a hole for them to figure out that something's wrong?
As these pictures from Cindy Klein show, the parking lot has sunk about a foot lower than the rest of the complex, and a tree that was once standing straight is starting to lean.
And it goes down pretty deep, and I guess they've been draining it for a few days.
Stanley showed us a large hole surrounding a construction project below the sliding hill. Work here has stopped.
There aren't very many storage units here around this area, so it would have been a great addition.
She says she hopes one day the project is finished as the city is working on stabilizing the hill. But for now, all they can do is wait.
We're just kind of going to sit here and watch the process happen and hope that it all works out.
In Southwest Portland, Jennifer Dowling, KOIN 6 News.